Hello everyone. Today we have this pretty pink package to open, but before we do that, I want to talk a little bit more about what I'm selling rather than what I've bought, because we have some items that are kind of opposite of what I talked about selling in one of my recent videos. In one of my recent videos I talked about how items in that mid-range, priced between $1,000 to $2,000, boxes in that range, tend to be the highest potential in revenue, best opportunity for investment, but the lowest opportunity for liquidity. It takes a while to get rid of those boxes. Well, I have several boxes that I am selling today that are going out to buyers that are outside of that range. It gives me an opportunity to talk more about those other ranges. So, up first, we have a very simple item. Invasion Booster Pack. Not a whole lot to say about booster packs. I deal with these, buy them regularly, sell them regularly. They are the quickest turnaround. It makes sense, the lowest investment. Usually people buy one at a time. That's exactly what's happening in this case. Somebody's buying it to relive the nostalgia, crack it open, check out the cards, do that either themselves or with friends or on a YouTube channel. So this is going out to a buyer. Next up, I have a Nemesis Booster Box. This is also in that price range that is, I would still consider the smaller tier, so it's sub $1,000 for a box of this. This is actually being shipped out to Singapore, which kind of gives me an opportunity to talk about where my buyers are. While more than 50% of my sales happen in the US and Canada, and mostly in the US, there is a non-insignificant amount outside of the US, and it does dramatically increase your business selling outside of the US and Canada. So I don't know the exact split. It's been a while since I looked, but in Europe there are a lot of sales that go on. So opening up to European sales helps tremendously. As well as in APAC, specifically Singapore is where I've gotten several buyers. So someone in Singapore is buying this, and because shipping is kind of expensive, they prefer to group shipments together and buy multiple items. Also shipping this Champions of Kamigawa Tournament Pack display. Really nice condition box. And this also falls into that sub $1,000 tier. So these boxes in the sub $1,000 tier tend to sell a little quicker, but again, you're always trading off with liquidity risk value. So while these have sold over the course of, it's been between a year and it's been 6 months to a year for both these boxes that I've held on to them. The actual revenue brought in from each of these isn't that high. That's okay. I'm fine doing small sales for quicker flips. Not the majority of my business, but I will do that. So that's the middle tier. Now, on the expensive end, it was interesting. I said last time that the 1,000 to 2,000 range has the highest opportunity for gains, but low liquidity. And the upper tier, you actually do get a lot of offers for things like the revised box I showed you. Not all those offers come through with actual sales, though. They have a low conversion rate. But they do tend to sell quicker. But again, with the quickness usually comes less profit. Well, I listed this, the Unlimited Edition starter deck that I opened up only a couple weeks ago. And as soon as I listed it, somebody did respond back saying they're interested in buying it. And while I'm not making a whole lot on the sale, I am interested in doing a quick flip when available. So I have two of these actually, and like I said, I value multiples less than the very first copy of each. So I gave the buyer the opportunity to pick which deck he wanted. He wanted to buy this one, so I'm selling this to him and keeping the other one for a while. So not a huge percentage win on my end, but happy to free up the liquidity, get a quick amount of profit there, and quite frankly, putting that into the stock market. So those are all my sales today. I will be packaging those up to ship out. But we have this pretty pink package. It's a small item, but worth giving it an open and talking about it. Let's see here. Very securely wrapped. Alright, got cardboard which is taped together. We'll get into that. Do not want to slice open the inside, so be careful here. And inside we have a booster pack of Tempest. Yep, I have several of these. Found this one out there for a decent price. Decided to go ahead and give this one a buy. And like I said, booster packs usually turn over pretty quickly. So that's all for today. Didn't have a whole lot to go into there. Just wanted to share a little bit with you about the different tiers, since kind of covered all tiers but the one I've talked about in depth with sales today. Also found out news, again, I think this is coming out a little late, but eBay is buying TCGplayer, which is the site that I just been acquiring feedback on to level up. You start at level 1 after 2 sales completed with 100% feedback. You move up to level 2 after, I think it's 8 sales, you move up to level 3, and that's where I'm at currently, which is level 3. Level 1, you can only list, I think it was $1,000 of items. Level 2 up to $5,000. Level 3, $50,000. So I'm able to list a good portion of my items, besides my rarest boxes right now, on TCGplayer. And was really excited to see that news that I got to level 3. I can list almost everything. And after I did that, I found eBay, which I've been working with for years, has acquired TCGplayer. So we'll see what's going to happen there, if I really even needed to work up my feedback on TCGplayer, or if they're going to incorporate the feedback from eBay into how much you can sell. But yeah, it's really interesting news. I guess eBay really sees the value of the trading card market and collectibles, and they're really investing heavily in that. They also had their eBay Vault, which they came out with earlier this year, I think it was. And the eBay Vault, you can store your product, specifically individual cards, in their vault, and they have a team of authenticators ready to authenticate the legitimacy of your card. And they'll actually store it in their vault, so it's under your possession, stored by them, until somebody else buys it, and it's either in their vault or they'll ship it out to the buyer. So you don't even have to store your cards with their eBay vault. But that's interesting, given now they're using TCGplayer. They bought TCGplayer, so we'll see what happens with that. I think they're going to expand their concept of the vault, and really, it's all good news for what's happening with the trading card market. I expect nothing but the trading card market to just go up in value over time and become bigger and bigger, especially as people get more and more disposable money. People are starting to realize collectibles is a good place to be putting that. At least, up to 20% or so of your portfolio. So I expect that just to expand. And, gives me more and more confidence. Investing in cardboard is a pretty decent route to go. So thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.